about some of life's biggest questions. Questions that pop up into my mind are questions like, what is the definition of life? Does life begin once one is born? Does life begin at conception? Does life begin, or does life end when the brain no longer functions, or when, I don't know, when there's no clear consciousness? And what is consciousness? How do you explain dreams? How do dreams come about? How long are dreams? What are dreams for? What do they do? Do they even have a purpose? And I don't know, I mean, and how do you explain the different dreams that people have? And why do some people have nightmares and other people don't have nightmares and stuff like that? And what is personality? And what is personality based on? Is it based on nature or nurture? And then what about race? What is race? And because it's like a circle, right? It's like a philosophical circle, because you can't really talk about race until you know what consciousness is, until you know what life is, until you know where life begins and where it ends. And then you may be able to define race, if there is such thing other than the human race. And then from there you might be able to explain genetics, and what basis does genetics have on life. And if it does have any basis, is there basis in prejudices? And what are prejudices based on? And should people continue, or should they ignore it? How much emphasis and credibility should we give to genetics? Because that's almost saying like something is predestined. And if something is predestined, can you judge it for being the way that it was predestined to be? Or are you going to just let it go because it's fulfilling its function and its purpose? But then that might be somewhat archaic, or whatever, if that word even fits. Or, going back to old times, when they used to say that a lot of things were based on, the shape of your nose, the shape of your forehead. If you have a slip forehead or something like that, then you're going to commit problems. If you have a XYY chromosome rather than an XY chromosome, you're going to be more violent, etc. And I don't know, so like, what's up with all that,